Welcome to the Volvo Ocean Race. It is day 15 of leg 2 and the fleet are just on the edge of the roaring 40s. Let's have a look at what kind of action they're getting themselves into at the moment. After driving south and picking up a new Southern Ocean depression, they are now blazing their way down to the south and to the east. Mafre having taken over the lead with Team Brunel diving south. They have just gone into stealth mode, so we don't know where they are at the moment. However, an hour ago, I spoke with crew member Abby Ayler. Just so that we can locate you on the back of the boat in our image, can you give us a big thumbs up and a smile, please? From behind your face cover.
Just a sophisticated.
We can't see you back there. Goodness me. I think that you have formally requested the stealth mode there. So can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so when we're at sea, we get 6 hourly reports, which gives us the position of the fleet. I think for you guys ashore, you get it a lot more. The updates are instantaneous. So we're limited to 6-hour updates. And so the stealth mode means that you can choose to miss a sked and the rest of the fleet will not receive your position. So if you're trying to pull a big move, for example, right now where we're keen to push south, we're going to choose not to have our sked, our position sent out to the fleet. So effectively, it's a guessing game of where we might have gone.
What strategy are you trying to hide here?
Well, the fact that we're going south, I think most of the routes are all suggesting that the north is the way to go. KP is pretty keen to go south. I mean, between him, Bauer and Pete Burling, they've had a long discussion over the new weather that came in this morning and feel that the southerly route just offers less risks. And I think just by going blind to the rest of the fleet, it kind of keeps them guessing about where we've gone, whether we've chosen to go north or south. And yeah, I think what we're hoping is that we don't want anyone to come with us and we take the southerly route on our own.
And given how much cold water is rushing over you at the moment, how excited are you personally about the southern option?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, it obviously means it's going to get colder. It's not the most pleasant of conditions, especially down below. It's living down there is pretty horrendous. Sleeping almost impossible. We're talking about digging out our sleeping bag liners because it's starting to get really cold temperature-wise, and we've definitely all got our kit on, and everyone's talking about what layer of clothing they've got on and what kit they're going to put on tonight. So yeah, we're definitely, you can tell we're south. It's grey, it's no sun, and it's just got that feeling of Southern Ocean, but I love it.
You were first here 16 years ago. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like now in comparison to when you were a crewman on Amer Sports 2?
Yeah, I think the one difference that stands out is that there weren't any ice gate limitations back then, and from memory we went really far south. Even we were passing icebergs on that race, which obviously added a level of adventure or of fear that yeah, you can't really explain. But I think, yeah, that was a big difference. The cold was obviously extreme. Perhaps our gear wasn't quite as good back then. Yeah, just the living on the edge of sailing through a field of icebergs was obviously, yeah, something that you don't want to do on a daily basis. It wouldn't be too good for the nerves. So that's a good thing. But equally, you know, we're sailing fast. We're in great condition. So. Yeah, it's hard to compare.
Thank you very much. Enjoy and stay dry out there. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do. Take care.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
So, Abby Ayler there, full of beans, despite being sprayed in the face with cold ocean water. Anyway, now we're going to take a moment to talk about the leaderboard. We've been running the numbers here, and my writing is frankly terrible, so we won't go into that. However, we've got a fantastic service here. Let's roll up the results from leg 1. Now, remember, it was a surprise finish with Vestas 11th Hour Racing taking taking the win into the Lisbon in the light air finish. I don't know if you remember that one. But anyway, this is how we started the leg. Let's have a look at how we may end up finishing it. This is what it could look like at the end of leg 2 into Cape Town if the boats finish where they are now. Now, the big mover, remember, will be Team Brunel. They're in second place at the moment. Well, at least they were when they went into stealth mode. We don't know, but let's just call it quits. They'll say that they finished in second place. That would bring them up to 4th place overall with 8 points, nipping at the heels of race favourites Dongfeng Race Team, now threatened for their last step on the podium. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Remember, these are not the final results. There's a lot of sailing to go, nearly 2,000 miles still to come. We just wanted to tease you a little bit about what the possibilities could be given the way that the routing is looking there for you. So now, coming up, we've got a clip here with Niall, my co-presenter, who is currently in England doing coaching at the moment, talking to navigator Juan Villa and skipper Xavi Fernandez, trying to unpack this crucial relationship between skipper and navigator that has brought the red boat, the Spanish Team Mafre, into the lead.
Juan, Xavi, Mafre, Spanish entry in the Volvo Ocean Race. Spain's never won the Volvo Ocean Race. You guys are looking pretty good. What would a win mean?
Well, for us, it would mean a lot. Of course, we've been trying to win this race the last 5 times. This is the 5th time we do as a team, and well, we will see. We'll see if this time happens. But you know, we know it's a long way.
You were on the last edition. You know, you've got 2 Olympic medals. You know, you're a big name, but obviously a big name in the Volvo. Who makes the final decision?
That's very easy. He does the final decision.
It's always the skipper who makes the final decision. But no, I just try to make the decisions easier. I mean, it's also more people involved in the team, and it's also the watch captains and so on. And I think it's at the end of the day, it's a team decision where we go to. And I just try to do my job and explain the options as best as I can. And there's also obviously, so for every option there's some risk involved, so everyone needs to be aware of this as well. So whether we want to take risks, not so many, and that depends on many factors as well. It could be safety, it could be the position of the rest of the fleet, it could be who do we want to go with, and it could be many things. So it's not only navigation, so it's a decision-making process involves much more than just the weather. So.
I mean, Juan, from your position on the boat, what is the atmosphere like that Xavi has created?
Well, it's awesome. I mean, I would join the team a little bit later than everyone else because I still was at the Cup, and I had the feeling that pretty much my job, or half of my job that I was thinking that I needed to do was already done. So it was very easy integration for me. I mean, really, Xavi is an excellent leader, and he leads by example. You just need to follow really what he does, and it's pretty easy.
When did you get a feeling in the practice and in leg 0 and in the prologue? When did you realize I've got a good navigator?
Well, I pretty much knew that beforehand anyway. But again, as he said before, it's not only the navigator, but of course it's a big part of it. You know, it makes everyone relaxed enough that we're in good hands, and then you can do the job much more relaxed. As he says again, we were both in Bermuda. We both came a little bit later, and the team was being run by Patan, by Rob, by the other guys here, and as soon as we came in, the boat was already sailing in an amazing level. Now, if something is good, I think, in our team, is we have the correct balance of talent, individual, brilliant people, and everyone working together. And as well, that 4 of us we sailed together the last race in the same boat, and and then we bring Pablo back, which has been sailing with us twice, and is one of us, and the new guys like Blair, like him, like the girls, they are just adding so much that I think the balance is very good.
Great insight into one of the key relationships there on board Mafre. As the race goes all the way around the world, we're going to be trying to unpack this kind of relationship for you on board to give you a little peek behind the action as it unrolls around the world. Anyway, for those virtual regatta sailors out there, thank you very, very much for the photos that you're bringing in. This is the website, again, daily show at volvooceanrace.com. The images are fantastic. We will select the winner on Wednesday's show, and just to throw a little challenge out there for you, I want to see somebody wet while playing the game. So if that is on a beach, underwater, in the shower, or indeed on a boat with spray in the face, that's my personal challenge to you. Come surprise me. Anyway, that's Wednesday. Tomorrow, we're back with the Quick Fix and the Daily Show again. Thanks very much.